Hi, it's Tyrone from tyroneshum.com, and welcome to a dedicated channel where I help you with outsourcing, automation, and design the lifestyle that you desire. In today's tutorial, I want to share with you how to outsource your research tasks. Basically, a lot of people have been coming back to me and saying, Tyrone, I'm trying to set up a system where I can get my virtual assistant or my virtual staff to be able to research on certain topics and so forth. And it's actually quite simple to do. All you really need is to make sure that you have the right system. So what I want to share with you today is how to do that and how I go about setting all this up. Recently, I've had a lot of people who have been doing a lot of work for me and getting a lot of research done for my niche selection topics. Now, when I'm talking about that is the niche deal challenge that I'm running currently with Pat Flynn. And it requires a bit of time to go through and find the right niche markets and to find the right products that would suit what we're currently doing for our projects. So I outsource all that research tasks and all that type of niche market selection and so forth. And to do that properly and to do that correctly is, firstly, I have to get them to understand exactly what I want. I have to get all the information that I have in my head and then put it into a video or into a document so that they can know exactly step by step what to do. So the first thing I would recommend you do is to create a simple video, probably no more than 5 minutes, and you can use a really good software called Jing. Or if you don't have Jing and you don't want to download it, it's free. You can use screenr.com, which is also a free online screen capturing software. And screen capture everything that you want her to do. So let's just take, for example, I wanted my virtual assistant to do a research task on ClickBank to find out which markets would be viable to market and promote products in a niche market, which is untapped. And it wasn't that hard. All I had to do was just get my ScreenFlow software on, and I said, look, please go here, click there, go here, and basically step-by-step process of what she needs to do. And if she needs to do 20, 30 of these kind of research topics, then obviously she knows the procedure that's going all in there. And that's how I usually go about recommending her to do research topics. Otherwise, if she needs to do something that I think that she's quite intuitive, and if you give them the responsibility to, I might just say, look, to do a research topic on, say, this niche market, please go out and find 10 top topics that you would be interested in and also potentially writing content. This is a 2-hour time frame that you have to get this completed, and go ahead and do it. Now, notice how I said specify 2 hours or time frame limit. If you don't specify that, you've basically given them a legal limit to be able to say, look, I'm going to go out there and just spend as many hours as I want. Hopefully they don't do that, but if you don't restrict the time, it really doesn't know how long they should be spending on a task. By forcing a time, say 2 hours, 1 hour for a research topic, then it allows them to think, okay, I've got to specify within, say, 2 hours, I have to spend 20 minutes or say 12 minutes on each topic research, and that's it. So that's how I go about researching topics or researching tasks. The other thing I just want to mention as well too is I don't recommend sending these things via email to them because it's very hard to keep track of what's going on. As I've recommended numerous times to a lot of my students and also to a lot of my members, is to use a project management system. A project management system allows you to keep track of all the things that are happening inside your project. So a project management system I recommend is using Active Collab, and inside Active Collab you can set it all up to be able to set up the projects, set up the milestones and the tickets, which is basically to-do tasks. If you don't have Active Collab, try Basecamp HQ as well. That's an excellent piece of project management software. And that's basically how you go about setting up your research tasks to your virtual assistant. And just make sure that they understand what you want to do, because the more that you specify and the more you're clear about the description and the task that you've got at hand, the quicker they'll get done. And that's what I found that to be very effective. I do a video for them, I specify exactly which links I want, and also specify exactly what the tasks are in the text written. And that probably takes me at most 5 to 10 minutes to write up. Once it's all done, it's basically off to her. And that's saved me usually 2 to 3 hours of research time. Okay, so I hope that that little tip there will help you with regards to researching tasks and also how to outsource that out to your virtual assistants. Alright, if you've got any feedback, comments or anything that you want to share below, just feel free to leave them right below here in the comment section. Tweet about it, share it on Facebook. I'd love you to do that as well. And I'd love to hear what you've got for me for next time, because anything that you come back to me, I can always share with others and also just build a community around. Alright, my name's Tyrone from tyroneshum.com. Hope that you enjoyed this tip for today, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye for now.